11 Signs you're becoming a toxic friend. Friendship, a cherished bond that brings joy and companionship into our lives, can sometimes take an unexpected turn. While we often focus on the qualities of a good friend, it's equally important to recognize when our own behavior might be veering into toxic territory. Becoming a toxic friend can strain relationships, sow discord, and ultimately lead to isolation. But how can we tell if we're crossing that line? In this article, we delve into 11 crucial signs that indicate you might be slipping into toxic friend territory. By examining these warning signs closely, you'll gain insight into behaviors that could be harming both yourself and those around you. Serving as a mirror for self-reflection and personal growth, this article aims to equip you with the awareness needed to nurture healthy, supportive friendships. Join us as we uncover the subtleties of toxic friendship and strive to cultivate more positive connections in our lives. 1. Constant negativity. If you find yourself frequently complaining or focusing only on the negative aspects of life, you may be draining the energy of those around you. 2. Jealousy or resentment. Feeling envious of your friends' successes or holding onto resentments can lead to toxic behaviors such as passive aggressiveness or undermining their achievements. 3. Manipulative tendencies. Using guilt trips, emotional blackmail, or other manipulative tactics to get your way in friendships is a sure sign of toxicity. 4. Lack of empathy. If you consistently dismiss or invalidate your friends' feelings and experiences, it can create an unhealthy dynamic and erode trust. 5. Overly demanding. Constantly expecting your friends to prioritize your needs over their own without reciprocating can strain relationships and lead to resentment. 6. Boundary violations. Ignoring or disrespecting your friends' boundaries, whether physical, emotional, or personal, is a clear indication of toxic behavior. 7. Excessive drama. If you find yourself frequently embroiled in conflicts or creating unnecessary drama, it can be exhausting for your friends and detrimental to your relationships. 8. Self-centeredness. Always making conversations about yourself. Monopolizing discussions and showing little interest in your friends' lives can alienate them and breed resentment. 9. Lack of accountability. Refusing to take responsibility for your actions, making excuses, or shifting blame onto others is toxic behavior that undermines trust and mutual respect. 10. Inconsistent or unreliable. Constantly flaking on plans, being unreliable, or failing to follow through on promises can damage friendships and make others feel undervalued. 11. Refusal to address issues. Ignoring or dismissing concerns raised by your friends about your behavior indicates a lack of willingness to improve and can lead to the deterioration of relationships. It's essential to reflect on your actions and their impact on others regularly. If you recognize any of these signs in yourself, it's never too late to make positive changes and cultivate healthier friendships. Seeking support from a therapist or counselor can also be beneficial in addressing toxic behavior patterns. Here is the translation of the provided text into English. 1. Self-awareness. First, you need to be aware of your behaviors. Recognizing what behaviors may be toxic is the first step to changing them. 2. Changing behavior patterns. Once you understand your toxic behaviors, you need to make an effort to change them. Instead of negative behaviors, try to adopt constructive and positive ones. 3. Enhancing communication skills. Effective communication skills can be helpful in building healthy relationships with friends. This includes active listening, expressing feelings properly, taking responsibility for actions and behaviors, and respecting others' boundaries. 4. Developing empathy. Valuing others' feelings and experiences and showing empathy towards them can strengthen relationships and prevent toxic behaviors. 5. Interacting with a counselor or psychiatrist. In some cases, professional counseling can help in identifying and resolving behavioral problems. A counselor or psychiatrist can identify toxic behavioral patterns and provide ways to improve them. 6. Respecting boundaries and rights of others. To establish healthy relationships, you must respect the boundaries and rights of others. Any violation or disregard of these boundaries can lead to toxic behaviors. 7. Acceptance and follow-up of feedback. If friends or trusted individuals provide feedback on your behaviors, try to listen carefully to this feedback and take steps to improve. Remember that changing toxic behaviors takes time and requires continuous effort and patience. However, with effort and practice, you can make significant improvements in your relationships and lifestyle.